Did Jesus die a virgin?
He chose a virgin.
Yes.
Jesus died a virgin. So don't come and tell me body count doesn't matter.
What?
When Jesus himself died a virgin.
He came through a virgin.
And he left a virgin.
Hey.
That's the biggest flex
Are you a
on this
virgin?
planet. I bet me now though. I feel
That's
like
the thing. Some of the women want bad boys.
yeah,
Most.
true. But that's just women are interested in bad boys.
Yes, most of them.
But
Nice
that
guys
doesn't make
finish
them
last.
good. You're not wrong.
It is very unfortunate. Nice guys finish last.
It's true.
With every
But that won't change us.
No.
4 different perspectives. One conversation people never agree on. Does body count actually matter in relationships?
Hello, I'm Quentin, your resident trust fund baby, and I am here to argue against the motion that body counts matters. I don't think it does. We can JI. I think we can.
Hi, my name is Darlin Nina Kokla. I'm a staunch Presbyterian and a Christian as that. We are here to banter on the topic that's body count matter. I think I'd like to start with a preamble that sex itself, out of marriage is a very terrible thing to engage in. And so I believe with what I've just said, we can tell what my stance would be.
Hi, my name is Vibrant. I'm a photographer. And today we're here to discuss whether body count matters. I am for the motion that it matters because, I can't be with a woman that there are about 6 guys sitting here right now, and all these 6 guys have had something to do with her. No way. So stick and stay, and let's speak sense into one of the guys' heads, okay?
My name is Selon Vostaldiner. I've traveled most of the world at this point in time. I've been with multiple women, and I'm going to tell you why body count does matter.
From standards to personal choices, judgment to reality, this goes deeper than numbers. It's about how people see love and respect. Let's find out. High body counts reflect habits that don't disappear just because you are in a relationship.
3, 2, 1.
All right. So as I began my study on this particular topic, the Holy Spirit spoke to me. Yeah. And then what the Holy Spirit said was very straight. I mean, I'm a Christian, and I stand firmly against sex before marriage, and so bringing it all the way down to body counts. And then the Bible even speaks against how it speaks about how our body is a temple of the Lord and how we can easily trap other spirits by sexual intercourse, improper sexual intercourse. So I believe this preamble helps clarify my stance. Thank you.
Personally, I also believe that it does matter on all conditions because I believe if a woman interacts with too many men throughout her lifetime, eventually she would be, I wouldn't like to use the term damaged, but some sort of substance of hers her essence would diminish as a result of interacting with so many men, which I believe as a whole, when they really do wish to settle down with someone, it will be more complicated for them to become attached to a person and create a close emotional connection.
I agree with what he's saying because body count in a sense is a double standard that favors men. Now, for a woman who has had so many sexual partners, you are likely to be detached emotionally because it's something you've done over and over and over and over again. So as you're even with this partner, you're thinking of the next one to jump onto because, this person maybe, we see stories where a woman has about 5 partners. This one is for her shoes. This one is for her bags. There's no attachment to it. And to me, it matters because if I'm with you, there should be some loyalty first, and there should be some attachment that I know that you are for me, I am for you. Yes, that's where I stand.
But just asking, what about a man who has had multiple? Does it also apply? Do you think it also applies?
I mean, to me, I think it does. I mean, for the sakes of my Banta, I think it applies. It does not. The Bible does not specify that women can't fornicate, but then men can. It just ends at there. And then adding to what my brothers have said, like from the onset, moving a little away from the Bible, having sex with multiple people obviously diminishes the value of women. For men, society has made it that it's not so much so. But even with some circle of men, okay, if you're a man and then you are a chronic womanizer, you are seen as, one who does not have a vision, one who does not have a focus. Because as a man, there is a certain age gap where when you get to, you have to detach or move away from certain habits. You should certain habits should be in your
Focus.
in the days of your very early youth. And then while you grow out of it. So if a man at my age is still engaging in womanizing, then I think there's a serious issue or there's a serious challenge with them.
Okay, fair. I think you just spoke on that. For both sides, I don't disagree that it's the same. I don't think it should be just women who suffer this. She has slept with too many people. That's if she has. If the man does it too, I mean, Charlie, why do they sleep with everybody?
But you see, another thing about women who go about sleeping with other men, is women have sex statistically. Okay, women have sex based off how they feel. Most of the times, they have to have a certain feeling towards you to want to have sex with you. Men don't.
Men are savages in that case.
Men
Not
don't.
really savages, but
But it's more an instinctual nature
men,
from the men.
it's just. I mean, for a woman to have sex with someone, first off, she has to like the person.
Okay.
Then she now has to agree that this is what we're going to do.
Okay.
After agreeing, she and the person have to decide, this is the location we're going to do it. Now, she has to move to the location or the person moves to the location to meet her up.
Okay.
You get there. There's a whole thought process, a long one that goes into it. But the baseline of it is that she has to develop some feelings for the person before whatever it is goes on. For a man can meet a lady today. She looks nice, Charlie. This girl, if I get them. And if he goes to talk to her and today, they can just do it right here. Quick. The man could be married. But at the end of the day, before he gets home, Charlie, let me wash down before I get home to my wife.
Yeah.
He gets to his wife and still...
Fair.
Well, that's why I
You
say the
get
men
it.
are more savage in that
But
nature.
for the woman,
Fair.
even after she has finished whatever it is, and let's say she goes back to her husband, she's still thinking about the guy.
Yeah.
She's still going to text the guy.
Now she's addicted. She's hooked.
Now, let me give you...
But
Let me give you an example.
Okay.
If with where you're sitting, Quentin, and Gray has a glass of water, and you want the glass of water, and you ask Gray, can you pass me the glass of water?
yeah.
Gray gives me the glass of water. I just take it. I give it to Vincent, Darling. Darling hands it over to you. Will you drink it?
Yes.
Good. Now, what if before Gray hands it over, he dips his finger into it?
Okay.
He hands it over to me. I dip my finger into it.
Okay.
Darling.
I put my
dips his
whole
fin-
hand inside.
Exactly. Puts his whole hand, steps into it, puts some in his mouth, gargles it out, spits it back inside, and then hands it over to you.
Okay,
Would
I'm
you
not-
drink
I'm
it?
not drinking
Exactly.
that.
Unfortunately, that's what I'm saying. That is the only double standards that favors men.
Okay.
Although,
Facts.
biblically speaking, like the way he said,
Yeah,
it is not
it's
right.
not right. I don't agree it's right. Yeah.
And,
But-
and logically speaking,
Exactly.
Yeah.
well,
No, well, no.
Logically speaking.
Vibrant said something about a woman emotionally detaches
Detaching.
after she has had so many, because it's like,
Correct.
what next? What else? You
But
know
men,
what you're doing.
men already from the beginning are emotionally
Yeah.
detached to some degree.
But do you think it's I don't think it's everybody. Some people don't.
So you're trying to tell me that a woman would have sex with about 50 men and is still in love. That is never a possibility. Once a woman crosses it, I'm just trying to.
Like she has arranged like the
No. I'm just saying that.
See,
I mean,
there are
passing
some
through,
ages.
even if it's relationship, and that she's having
50
relationships.
different relationships.
Yes, 50 different relationships, and all these men have slept with her. You think she continues to
Quentin,
have sex out of love?
Still using the Bible
By the
as a
time you
guideline.
erase
Okay.
10, now
Still using the Bible as a guideline. Although, I mean, it is not right that you should be fornicating and all that.
Oh, yeah.
There are some ages that when a woman gets to that age, and I mean, you question her, and she tells you, "Oh, my body count is 6, 7." It's understandable in a sense. Let's say she has reached her 30s, 35, she's not married and things, and she tells you that. But now we have children as low as 21, 22, and their body count is 50.
15.
Especially here in Ghana.
50 plus.
In Ghana,
It doesn't
with the
make
current
sense.
culture,
Yeah, that's a
it's
prostitute.
very
And
bad.
if at 21, 22, you have reached 50, bro, what do you have to offer me again? If we're going to get married, about half of them are going to be at the wedding. And you see, there's this notion among some circles of men that see, once you've touched something before, you can touch it again.
Yeah, it's not just a notion. I think it is. It's actually
Once
facts.
you have touched it before,
It's actually facts.
the likelihood of you touching it. That is why most
Like
pastors
Momo.
will advise that when you get married or when you find a partner, cut off your ex.
Yeah.
Because it's very easy.
Temptation.
Like Momo.
Echuo feel like-
Why, Momo? A back fella. So I think it really matters.
People grow. Judging them by past choices is intellectually lazy.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so I do agree that people grow. There are so many things that people grow out of, grow into, grow because of, So if you decide to judge somebody solely based off of their past when they've moved from it, I don't think you are using all of your mind, That's what I got.
All right. So I think what I have to say on this is in two folds. One, people grow. So yes, sometimes we are supposed to give them the benefit of the doubt, because there are people who grow out of certain things. But then they could grow out of it. But it depends on how deep they went into it. It also tells how much growth they probably would have experienced at this point in time. There are people who, yes, maybe she slept as we used in the beginning, 50 men as an example.
Yeah.
If she has slept with 50 men, that is too deep. Regardless of how hard she goes or how much she goes out of it, the traits are still there.
Yeah.
And then as the first topic speaks about, it talks about habits that lingers. Yeah. And then this would just go on to be the case, that there would be habits that would linger. So you would find her at odd places at odd hours, where people would be doing very odd things with her. And so it's a possibility. There are people who also, the Bible also speaks about how when Christ, like when you come into Christ Jesus, you're a new creation. And then all things are gone, things are made new. People actually grow out of it fully. And so I believe that the Holy Spirit has the power to change the people completely. And then reroute their course.
I'm a bit neutral on this, and I have a lot to say about some of the things you said. But yes, people change. The growth is understandable. but the evidence of the change is what matters. Now, on one of our previous sessions where we're talking about the same, I think it was about cheaters or something, Ato made a very profound statement that growing up, we all had friends, like we're sitting in the boys like this, and then something gets stolen. And then we find out that it is Gray that stole the thing. Bro, just because of that one thing you stole, you are going to be tagged with it forever. If another thing happens, like maybe you were not even here, the first thing was Gray here.
Yeah.
If you were here and you didn't steal it, they'll ask you, Charlie, you sure say you take them? You sure?
I'm sure. Don't worry.
They'll go and come. You sure say you take them?
I'm very sure.
You get it? Yeah. So growth is there, but the evidence of the change is what matters the most. I'll come back to the things you said. Over to you, Gray.
Okay, see, I agree with your point where change does have an impact. But the reason I raised no is because no matter what, even though a person will be changing throughout their lifetime, you're not wrong. The scars they take from the environments they've been into, you carry along with you. Okay, the same way if someone stabs you today, you go hospital tomorrow, you're fine the next day, by God's grace. The scar's still gonna be there. You still have the same emotions and feelings attached to the things you were being involved in at those points in time. Even though you can move forward, the memories will still stay regardless.
Now, back to what he said. Christ, we understand that in Christ you become a new creature. Now, let me give you the story where a pastor went out to evangelize and he saw this prostitute that has been run through by a lot of men. Evangelized to her, won the soul for Christ. This girl comes to church and is changed and all that. But during her fellowship in the church over the years, she gets to meet the pastor's son. They become good friends. They fall in love. And then one day, the pastor's son comes to the father and says, "Oh, I found a girl that I want to introduce to you. I want to marry this girl." The father was so overjoyed, Charlie. So they set a meeting and all that. And here comes this boy bringing this saved soul.
I like the way you put it.
Saved soul to the father. And the father said, "Not in this house.
It's not.
Not at all."
Okay,
Because
so at that
also-
point, do you think the pastor is doing what the good book says? Is he
The pastor
using
is
the
being-
principle?
The pastor
He's
is
human.
Yeah,
exactly. So
exactly.
he's a man of God. The man
Yes.
comes before God.
Yeah, but not just that. Okay?
He was a man first, and he's dealing with Charlie.
Yeah.
So God is saving people, right?
Yes.
God, yes. I'm not God. I'm not here to
You
save
were
people.
made in his image.
Okay.
For a
Made in his
reason.
image. That
Yes,
is
in his image.
no
That doesn't mean
doubt.
I'm like him.
They said be like Christ, though. Be like Christ.
Like
Yeah.
Be like-
I am
We
not
didn't say
Christ.
be Christ.
I am not
But
But
Christ.
be like him.
I try.
Mirror him.
I'll
Try.
try. Good. But
Yes.
I am not him.
And in the trying, you should leave room for grace. Extend
Leaving room
grace.
for grace. You see, there are some things that you can leave room for grace.
Exactly. These are not.
Why are you picking and choosing?
See, one thing.
'Cause
I
that's
wanted
human nature.
One thing you guys just brought my mind to was grace. And then talking about grace, I think I saw a quote somewhere some time ago where one very renowned man of God mentioned that us as Christians are eager to receive grace, but are hesitant in giving grace.
Thank you.
And this topic goes to speak to it. Because
Charlie, the guy
if
talks on to you.
if truly we really want to mirror Christ and we want to be like Christ, see, we are not asking that we pretend to be like Christ.
Actually,
Being like Christ means that,
steady, be him.
yes, in your flaws,
Yes.
you are intentional about righting the wrong and being more like him. What would Christ do in this situation? There's a Presby hymn that says, "Asem biara meka no, ade biara meye, anka esese mi bisa se eye Yesu fe ana." The verse 2 says,
Fire call. Pacho, organist for her.
"Esese." So you see, when
Verse
you
2, verse
listen to, I'll have to search. I don't remember it off head, but it says,
What key is that? Hey, what key is that?
Anka ese me bisa sebe Yesu fe. And then Asembi Aramikano Yesu kanesana so obema me hukwaya Yesu yenosa. So it just asks us that, like, it just prompts us that every action we take, every word we speak, is this what Christ would do? Is this what Christ would say? The verse 2 also reminds us that in every action we make, we should ask ourselves, would Jesus do it this way?
Yeah.
And then would he, approve doing it?
I know you're not Jesus.
So then we understand the
going
fact
back-
that we are humans, and then we have
I hear
emotions,
you.
and it's hard for us to forgive. But then I just want to use this opportunity to entreat us that yes, as the prompt says, we should be able to see beyond those scars.
But it's the same. You understand that people grow.
That's
But
why I
you
said
said
people grow. It's the evidence of change.
You can't just say that you've done all that in the past and then now you become a Christian.
I
so
know
we should
you
forget
would-
the scars you were carrying
No
along the whole
one
time.
is saying
Okay?
forget
That is
about
all.
the scars.
That is what the
But the
Bible
scars is what
actually.
the topic is about.
Brethren,
and I'm
brethren,
saying-
brothers, listen. This is what the Bible is actually entreating us to do: to forget about the scars.
Yeah, but that's not my problem.
You see, because we are so fixated on the fact that
mistakes.
like
Because
what
the
are
impact
the
it
mistakes
has on a person will
it's
change
not
them
a
forever.
mistake,
So
If
I
I tell you about my life, you'd understand that all these scars got carried along, and it'll make you realize that you can't make those
mean,
disappear. Whether you change,
yes,
your
yes,
memories
you
will still
cannot,
continue to be
you
there.
cannot
You
make
cannot
it
make them
disappear. But
disappear,
these
true.
are not your scars. This is someone else's scars.
Correct.
You
But they
help
will
them
still carry them
you help
along.
them
Memories-
carry the burden.
The
That is our duty.
is
They'll have
going
the
to
burden
be a
on their
reflection
back.
on me also.
Okay.
But how
Also,
would I
understand?
know if you
Let him
date a
finish.
girl from Ukraine who has slept with 20 men? I don't know her. And you are my friend. All your friends are Ghanaians.
But you can
How
find
would
out
we know?
one day
We will
eventually.
You can find out. It's a small world, though.
Yeah.
I'm
Ukrainians,
telling
those who know
you.
the
I
girl,
swear.
they've all been bombed out.
That is why. That is why I wouldn't date a Ukrainian girl. I'll choose a local girl.
Wow.
I'm telling you, like Momo. She and war. My choose to she and war.
In Ghanaian culture, reputation still plays a role in relationship choices.
3, 2, 1.
So it's an unfortunate truth. I'd call it unfortunate because I don't think that should be the case. What your reputation should be shouldn't necessarily, define who you end up with. But it's just the truth. And yeah, I'm glad my brothers equally agree.
I don't think this one we should even debate on it.
No, because in an ideal world, it wouldn't work like this. Okay, your past background and your family status wouldn't matter. But unfortunately, due to how Ghana operates and culturally how we are as a people, this will always have a certain impact because certain marriages will be able to benefit families in one way or another. The right tribes could come together and create peace in whatever area. There's just so many ways that this is advantageous to the people here that unfortunately, this is just a plain fact.
I remember growing up when I was in the SHS, there was this girl I was dating. And for the first time, she said she was coming to visit me.
Wow.
So, and my house too is a very strict house. Just that all those, we were in a compound house. Ours was a story building. The rest were downstairs. So we're a bit separated from them.
From the rest, yeah.
Now, when this girl told me she was coming, I said, oh, fine. My father wasn't home then.
Well.
So I went to meet her in fact, I didn't meet her at the bus station. I was far off. So I directed her to come. As soon as I saw this girl coming, I said, God, I'm in trouble. Why? Because the way the girl was dressed, first of the colors of the dress, the colors of her hair, the nails. And I grew up in a community I grew up in Choco,
Ah, okay.
where most of these slay queens and things, that's how they dress. And unfortunately, this girl is not like that.
But
But because of how she was dressed,
First
already when I saw her, now I couldn't go with her on the direct route to my house. So we had to pass some corners. We finally get to the house. And I had to tell her that, Charlie, the way you are dressed, you have to go back home. The girl felt bad. But she left. Now, not even more than 5 minutes after she left, I heard my father's bike. Vroom, vroom, he has gotten home. He just climbs up. Where's the girl?
hey, somebody got
Exactly.
okay. If so,
The reputation my family has in that neighborhood. And the kind of woman or girl they saw me walking with, they said, no.
Disgraceful for the family.
So imagine if me and the girl were sitting in the house, talking or doing something, and then my father comes, Charlie. So reputation, it plays a vital role.
I mean, yes, in the Ghanaian society, it is something that is there. Someone says in Accra, we are all cousins. Everybody knows somebody. You think your relationship is under wraps? Believe me, it's not. Somebody knows your girlfriend. Somebody knows somebody who knows your girlfriend, or somebody knows somebody who knows your boyfriend, or something your boyfriend is doing, or something. And picking somebody, it's unfortunate, but choosing somebody and hearing that this is the kind of human being the person maybe used to be, it does something to you. You may like the person, but like, okay, I don't really care. I'll do it. But then you say that anything, I'm like, Charlie, if I did plus this girl, what my niggas would think? What would my mom think? What would my dad think? What would my sister think?
Exactly.
But maybe the person has changed. Maybe that's not who the person is anymore. But
Due to the reputation.
See,
so I mean, it can be on the other side too. You can choose somebody and like, yeah, Charlie, this person you choose, dear. Charlie, this shorty, dear. You bag, like you bag.
There's a difference between, your girl that, and then,
Charlie, your girl that. Your head, then you think. And
why is she
after
knowing for
everybody
this?
says that, they don't want to tell you what it is.
Exactly.
They finish and then
Bro,
they walk
I know
away.
they
They
want
don't want
sport. I know they want sport,
I don't want
Charlie.
sport for you.
Yeah.
Right now you are home and you are thinking, Charlie,
You reach your
what
10,
has
you reach
this
your
girl
10.
done?
No, that
reach your
Or what has this boy done?
For me,
So Charlie, this thing, it's maybe it's not so unfortunate, and then maybe it's not so fortunate, but that's the society we find ourselves in. So it is what it is, and nobody.
I mean, we
wants to
all
be
have
tagged as-
we all have some parts of our lives, some pasts that we wouldn't want people to know.
I mean, you can know everything.
That one day
Yeah.
but in relation to the topic we are talking about,
question.
I don't think.
Please don't ask your question. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
But ask.
What's your body count?
2 minus 0.
Minus 200.
0.
Ask me any question.
If there's anybody who can prove otherwise, bring evidence.
A person's body count has nothing to do with how faithful, loving, or committed they will be to you.
3, 2, 1.
Right?
I'm indifferent. I really don't know.
I mean, like we were saying.
I just want to say
Like
that
you
with
are-
my experience. With my experience.
Are you a
I don't-
virgin?
Yeah, I'm still a virgin.
You're
So
still
I
a
don't-
virgin.
yeah. And so that's what I'm saying with my experience. I don't know
Oh, so he doesn't
what
know.
it's going to look like.
So if you bring meat, I can stand on it.
Oh, bring machine. Me self will stand.
If
Yeah.
you like pour the blood of Jesus, we are going
Glory.
to
Oh no, like just speaking on it, not even based on experience or anything, but like we were saying about extending grace to some people, right? If I've lost my train of thought.
All
We'll
right.
come back to it.
Like back to what I was saying before about the scars. These are clearly part of the problems here, because the same way by being with multiple men, they will be able to not become as attached as they were before. The woman will gain some sort of detachment, so they definitely have an impact on the long-term relationship at the end. For example, if she goes around with 50 men in her past, maybe she's cheated like 10, 20 times already. What makes you think that you're not the next person in line to also get cheated on? If that's already her natural behavior, yes, she could say she's found God, she's seen the light in between, all right? But as we've discussed before, most of these hoes turn into the church women as their final form, okay? And then you're trying to say they're refurbished. Even nowadays, if you go online, there's women out there saying they're newborn virgin. Okay, you can't get that back. That's one time. Okay, it's one and done. Don't come and tell me that you're reborn and you changed the game. No, that's not how it works. Okay, you still carry the scars of you from the past to the present, whether you like it or not. They still gonna be there.
It's not even about what he's saying. It's about how he's saying it.
Right?
You can't get that back.
It's a one-time thing.
No, but see, I don't disagree with you, but on the other side too, I do think you can be in a loving relationship, and I'm not talking about the number 50. Somebody who has been with multiple people, okay, can still be loyal, loving.
Okay, to be fair, it can
You can't
happen.
be
It just
with
depends on the
multiple
numbers.
people. You
It's
can't
more
be with
subjective on the
multiple people
numbers.
and say you are loyal to somebody. Do
Correct.
you know what
That
loyalty
you
means?
can't. And especially in
And
Ghana
I'm
here,
saying,
with
let me
sugar
see,
daddy culture, I beg.
I'm not saying that you have someone right now and then you are doing your thing on the side. Okay. People have done things in their past. I'm speaking of somebody who has done things in their past.
Of somebody, not you.
Oh, no,
Brothers, this is one thing. I just
See,
remembered.
when he says brothers, we are going the church way.
No.
I don't
We are
mind
not
going the
even
church way.
going the
Let's
church
go
way.
the
We are not
church
even
way.
going the church way. What I was going to say is that I just remembered I had a conversation with one auntie of mine, and she was speaking she was talking about how those of old, I should call them, like our
Ancestors.
ancestors, especially the women, could have like children with. So how many men are? So let's say the four of us here. She has a child with you, has a child with you, has a child with me, goes back to have a child with you, comes to have a child with you, jumps to you, have a child, comes back to me. And like that is how it looks like. And then as a woman, she has like children with different men. They never stay together. And so on this note, I'm not with my brother. I'll be honest. Because I think, like basing it off history and what we see today, I don't think someone who has had many men pass through her can be faithful to one man. Because at the end of the day, you remember some stuff be about Kuma or Pan, and you just
And these are the
Even
people.
on this
Okay,
topic,
what
I'm not even
happened-
going to let's focus on the men. If I've heard stories where people have said, see, after you have been with a certain number of women, and let's say particularly women who have been in relationships or they are married,
Yeah, it makes you.
bro,
Yeah, it
It's-
makes you fear.
it turns on something in your head and turns off something else.
Yeah.
You get it? So aside you being with, multiple women, what you even start in the relationship, trust me, there's a likelihood. There's only a few that manage to get out of it. But if in your relationship, you already started cheating, it's going to continue. Unless you struggle hard, and it's not easy, unless you struggle hard to break out of it.
And that's
Yeah,
what I'm
because
saying.
it's
Like
pattern
people, there are people there. Like you're saying, unless you really, there are people who genuinely wake up and I don't want this life anymore. I don't want to keep doing this anymore. And they go ahead and then
properly
make the
execute.
conscious effort to change.
But what's the percentage?
I'm not even
see-
saying
you
there
You see,
are lots.
because,
When it
because
comes
there are
to the
lots,
numbers
like
game,
you
and
see,
it's like
you see
a whole different amount.
the bigger number of people, like the bigger number of women, some of them even they start off the next relationship while they're in
While they're
another
in it.
relationship. Like they start off a relationship of cheating.
I can't
And you
prove
see
it
there are-
yet,
there are
but I think
lots-
something like this
there
has
are-
happened to me before. No,
Like there are lots.
I have my suspicions.
There are lots of
I just
stories
can't
like
prove
that
it.
out there. Like you get to speak to people, and then you understand that like, child, this world
That's
is
what I'm saying,
cruel.
especially in the culture here.
It's
okay?
crazy.
Like
It's
there's
not
a
just in the
girl.
culture
No,
here.
it's
It's-
here.
So-
No.
so not
Trust me.
So
Okay.
wait, are you saying that it's better out there?
100%. I'll not deny that at all.
What?
Okay. Oh, I guarantee
Women
you
are
this.
faithful out there.
Yes.
Ah?
Me.
I mean,
how many
I
times
can
have you
agree
been in
with
me?
him
I've been.
also.
Is this
No,
my
but-
camera? This is my camera.
It
What?
does depend on the culture and the
Ghanaian
I
women.
can agree
But
with him.
Ghanaian women are really one of like the most degenerate, okay? Because of the fact that they'll have 3 to 4 sugar daddies. One guy is out paying rent. Okay, this guy is smashing on Wednesday. All right, this guy is doing nails for her next week. Okay, and I know these girls already since I've been in the country. I've heard the stories from their mouths in
And
2
you've
months.
experienced it.
2 months.
Interesting.
You know what? This is my camera, right? Thank you very much. Young ladies in Ghana, look at me.
Look at me.
Au revoir.
Zaddy's calling.
Au revoir.
So, but
Okay, it's really a very bad thing at the moment here. I guarantee you, there's so many. Okay, and it's not even a joke. They're all chasing someone for money and all these things, and it's because of the past women, like he said, that has been with 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, and this is how they raise their kids to accept it, and then they think they can go out and do the same thing all over again.
It's a very sad thing.
I don't disagree, but his statistics on Ghanaian women.
No.
Maybe it's the ones you meet.
The ones I meet are not bad. I'll be honest.
You'll be
Okay?
surprised.
But I'm not telling
No,
you.
I know there are
Quentin,
some
you'll
out
be
there.
Surprised.
Like I'll snitch.
Okay, maybe I don't
someone
go
right
out
now, eh?
much. But
Let's calm down.
Name and shame.
Let's calm down.
names.
Let's
Your
calm down.
names.
But if we were to
Like
go
for
into
stats,
details,
I'm telling
you'll
you,
be
it's worse
surprised at the
here.
number.
okay, maybe I don't get out much, but Charlie.
I think Blueprint DNA just brought out some statistics that out of 10 DNA tests that they conduct, it's only 4 of the fathers that are
They're actually the fathers.
And then I remember Ghana AIDS Commission, somewhere 2024, released a chart. And then it says that young girls at the age of 18 to 21 have at least 3 boyfriends. Like, and then,
Yeah.
and this is just telling us the root of all these things.
Exactly.
Like, at the age of 17, one pina means
Of course.
jolly mete.
I saw a video
And where
where,
you go for young
where
ages, like-
there was a lady, there was a lady lying in bed, and I think it was around 4 a.m., 5 a.m. The husband had gotten up. He woke up, he's getting ready to go to work. And the caption was, your wife looking at you going to work at 5 a.m.
feed kids that are not yours.
Are not yours.
I saw
And
that.
it happens so much here, and that's the thing. It happens
It's a very
so
common
much.
thing.
And then funny thing is, we have a lot of stories to, as
Back
evidence to back this.
Correct.
That a lot of women are cheating.
I mean, the
Like, it's
West,
terrible. And
the
then,
West
and,
can-
and we've seen what the women do even after cheating. They even end up suing you and trying to take everything you have on top of it.
The women I know do not cheat.
Jesus help us.
Ghana celebrates men for high body count and shames women for the same thing. The double standard is the real debate.
3, 2, 1.
No, your mouth.
Well,
I mean, it's just the truth.
it's the truth.
It's just the truth.
It's what it is. It's unfortunate.
I won't say Ghana necessarily celebrates men. We just don't talk
They don't
about
bash
them
men.
much.
They don't. Men are not
exactly.
bashed as much
because
as
if
women.
you find yourself in the right circle,
Yeah.
or with the right circle of friends, they'll surely, speak against it.
Yeah. True. Like mine.
But then, you see, it is more critical with women because here in Ghana, there's a simple tradition where the man takes full responsibility of the woman, mostly even in relationships. So when you are taking that much responsibility,
You
and she
expect-
goes
yeah.
behind you to cheat, then it is fundamentally it is wrong. I don't know if you get my point. But then, on the other hand, a lot of women don't do anything for the man. All she offers is sex. So if someone else is offering sex, it's not a big deal to the men. I
okay.
stand against it, but I that's just like the debate. I have.
But some women too do stuff for men.
Yeah, those women
It
too,
may
they can
not-
hold their men accountable.
It may not just be financial.
They can
I mean,
chastise
in terms
them.
of taking care of the home, like you're saying, like the men.
I'll
Oh, no, but like
Nyama.
housewife is a
Obesi
full-time
Nyama.
job. That one.
What do you say, Jumarket one?
Washing machine about that.
Oh no, but cooking, cleaning, taking care of kids.
Yeah, but that's like full-time job. That's
Yeah.
true. It's like just a man
You
goes
don't
to
take
work.
somebody's
a
work
housewife
for
job.
granted.
If you
You
take care of
see,
kids and everything, it's a
that's-
whole
that's-
package.
It's a whole
I
thing.
agree.
Not that we are
Honestly, imagine saying you dey house, you dey watch kiddies, then your husband they do something for back. It's
Yeah.
very annoying.
He dey please conji.
Charlie, imagine.
Not be say we are deviating from it.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about who brings a lot to the table, statistically, it's men. Now, if I'm a single man, and let's say I can't cook, I can't clean, I can't do whatever it is, I can pay someone to cook.
Okay.
I can pay someone to clean. Unfortunately, based on my Christian standards, I'm not supposed to pay someone for sex, which is fornicating. But you can also pay for sex. Do you get it? So if I can do all these three things, I can pay to get all these three things. And I decide, no, I'm not going to pay. Instead of paying, I'm going to find someone to love, to cherish, to hold. And to share all these things with the person, share my whole life to the person,
Yeah.
I expect some kind of loyalty.
So does the person. The person chooses you
So
too.
does
you
the
know?
person. That's what I'm saying. The double standards. The only you see, unfortunately,
That's the problem.
when
I don't think
unfortunately, it's only the women that bring the child home.
Who bring the what?
I make it muswe
Okay.
That's why man, when you catch him, who admit it. The woman, she would never admit it.
No, she'll let you raise a child here.
Bro.
I mean, statistics were there right now, so the statistics were there.
You get it. So yes, that's that. Unfortunately, that's what it is. But that's the only double standards that goes.
I agree with that. I think that's
Okay,
the
but I don't
only
think there's a double
Yeah.
standard though. Okay, because at the end of the day, right? You said higher body count is celebrated by men. It is not. Okay, most men I know in Ghana here actually don't even have high body counts. Okay,
Most men.
Charlie, some
I
people
know.
they get some.
I swear.
Why are you going to get it?
Exactly. But that's it, going back to
Who
the
likes
point
you?
that the girls are chasing different types of men that you are not even a factor.
Yeah.
Okay?
You have money. You have the money that they are looking for. So you will not get.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I said
So-
it. It looks like now to have a high body count, you need a lot
Mad
of
money.
money.
Exactly.
A lot of money.
It's
And
just otherwise-
there's
But
someone like
why do you
me,
need to have a
because
high body
count?
count?
Right?
But why do you? Why do you need to have
Why
it?
do you need to have a high
see,
body
in
count?
some circles-
it's crass.
In some
It doesn't
circles,
work
I
like that
remember one
anymore.
time in a certain group discussion where people were talking about how their past and how they have been saved and all. And then two girls in the group were like, these children grew up like in the church, you know, and they're like, they want to be bad so that they'll have the stories to tell also.
That's their reason.
That is their reason.
Interesting. Okay.
So they want to be sinners
They
to be
just
saved.
want to be sinners
To have
so that
story.
they have stories. And unfortunately,
That's
for
a
some
poor
of the men
mindset.
also, that is it. It's like you see this guy, Charlie, he go he's scoring a woman. So you two, if
Don't
like he talk the
try.
peer pressure, he's saying, Charlie, this girl, I clear him, this one, I clear him. Then you two,
Wow.
you want to
becomes
What's
an
the
ego
flex in that?
exactly. It becomes some ego boost. Like Charlie, he's the but it's
What-
foolishness.
It is.
What's
It
the
is-
flex
it
in
is-
that?
You see, that's
Very
why
foolish.
in my
Like-
earlier submissions I mentioned that these kind of things happen.
Yeah.
So I mentioned that there are things for your childhood or like for your early
Yeah, you need to
early youth.
Correct.
grow out
Yeah,
of
but then once you start growing up, you should learn to grow out of it. So yes, I understand that. I mean, growing up, I would be a liar to say that I was never tempted to take, like to try and be sneaky and all that.
But you stood your ground.
Exactly. Maybe not just because maybe I didn't get some.
I saw a story where, and I think
Well, true.
I think most men have to have those kind of friend groups. Now, it was a group of like 4 men. They were all married.
Yeah.
And then one of them went to cheat. Now, when that person went to cheat, the other 4, they cut him off.
Okay.
They excluded him
From everything.
from some business deals, from some trips. It's like, you can't be with us
and then cheat on your wife.
and then cheat on your wife.
Yeah.
No way. And I think it's something that
We all should practice.
we should
Everybody should
all-
practice this.
we should all have. Yeah.
See, but
Shout out to
then-
my friends.
Same.
Shout out to
So I'll be starting the group. So if you want, please.
Sharp.
But then this is why high body
like the
count
Forge.
is not really celebrated for men.
Yeah.
Okay, it is not because it doesn't work like that
No,
anymore.
but some people-
But this is why
Nobody
being
celebrates
like
high body
virgins,
count.
okay, and low body
Yeah,
counts
yeah.
are like
We the
rather
virgins.
Yeah,
Charlie,
that's
like,
rather like a
we
flex
do
now.
this.
Those people are uneducated.
I don't even doubt that.
It's-
Don't-
there's
they
not
don't
a
have
flex.
education.
It's
It's
not
not a
it's not a
flex.
flex.
I
But that's why
really
if you
agree.
don't have any now and you're like actually a low body count type of person, that's rather the flex.
But you see, the
Okay,
thing is
you
that
actually don't-
also
Yeah,
the
the
thing
flex
is
legit
that
laugh
The flex
at
should
virgins,
actually be
though.
that
the thing is
all
that
these
also
girls
some of
have
the
never seen
women,
my panties
some of the
before.
women
Exactly,
want bad
that's
boys.
the flex what it is now though. I feel
That's
like
the thing. Some of the women want bad boys.
yeah,
Most.
true. But that's just women are interested in bad boys.
Yes, most of them.
But
Nice
that doesn't
guys
make
finish
them good.
last.
You're not wrong.
It is very unfortunate. Nice guys finish last.
I'm telling you.
With every
But that won't change us. That
No.
won't
gang
change
gang.
us.
The lady that
the mindset that
unfortunately
has
the
to
lady
change.
that
Yeah.
has had her fair share of men in life. Most of them, when they settle with a good guy, after they go and refurbish,
Yeah.
come to the church,
Yeah.
settle with a good guy. They settle with a good guy because he's the one that promises stability.
Stability, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that,
And
that's
then
where
after
he-
they get the
yeah.
stability with a good guy, they still go on the backside to have a thrill of
Of the Damon
yeah.
Salvatore.
Because they've experienced it and now they know what it's like. So
No going back.
It's like taking
I remember
what,
one of my
crystal
pastors,
meth.
she was doing a counseling and she was saying the story that there was a pastor that married a lady. And when they married, the marriage was going on fine.
Mm-hmm.
The sex was until at a point now the girl started to give the pastor some styles way.
He say no.
Yeah.
I didn't
The
teach you
beginning,
this.
no. Exactly. I didn't teach you this so well.
The Holy Spirit knows
And that's where the
nothing
lady
about
has
this.
to now come out and say, Charlie,
I used to do
I used to, and that is how my system has been programmed. But unfortunately, you too, if you come, because you're a missionary,
Wow.
but this lady wants to tie me to the ceiling, take me to the moon.
Me daddy.
Bro.
Body count is not the real issue. Emotional maturity is. An immature person with a low body count will destroy a relationship.
3, 2, 1.
So, the initial part saying body count is not the issue, and the rest. Well, fair, but I'm going to focus on the latter part that an immature person can still ruin a relationship. I agree to that because, Charlie, you see, you for carry some kind mindset enter relationship inside. You don't go there to play. You don't go there just for the fun of it. I think I remember someone like this, either he's a motivation speaker or he's a pastor or something. He said, you don't grow the love in someone's heart, like to the relationship point, just for the fun of it. If you want fun, get a hobby, do something. You understand? But if you are going there and you are not mentally ready, you are not mentally grown to handle what comes to the relationship, because it's not always fun. It's not always that you'll be laughing, taking cute pictures. You will fight, you will cry, you would scream at each other, you do all those things. So if you are not emotionally and mentally grown to handle something like this, what are you doing?
I think they both work hand in hand.
Okay.
Your body count and your emotional stability or maturity work hand in hand. You can't be emotionally unstable
And
then the body count, you know, go match, bro.
There's also the fact that if the body count is increased, the odds of having emotional instability
It's low.
is also increasing.
So it works
but it's much
hand
easier.
in hand.
like high
Exactly.
IQ, low EQ.
Yeah. But it's much easier if a person has a low body count. It's much easier. Maybe she is emotionally
Yeah, she can.
unstable at the time, but it's more open to becoming more stable as a result of not having interacted with so many men.
people.
Because the
Or
body
the
counts
same
like
side for
this.
men.
You see, let me give you an example. I've been chewing this gum for some time now. the sweetness is gone out.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I'm still chewing it.
Dedication.
All right.
And that is how relationships or marriage is.
Yeah.
You have to be
Dedicated.
emotionally
Ready.
stable.
Yeah.
That's Charlie. This is what
Regardless.
I'm going to.
Stick with.
Someone will tell you, how do you eat rice every day? You can.
You can.
You can do wache.
Yeah.
You can do emutu. So you have to be
That's what
emotionally
they're saying.
stable enough. If not, I chew the gum
Get
small.
bored.
No,
You take it
Charlie.
out and pick another one.
take another
Just for
one,
the
take-
sweetness of it. Like I'm
Exactly.
saying, if you have that childish mindset towards something, you're not grown there. You just keep switching every single time. It's like, I don't like this toy again. Then you go, mommy, I want like a Barbie doll. You don't want the doll anymore. Now you want a playhouse. Now you want Batman. Now you want this action figure.
I want
Now-
to hear what
Like,
Darling
give up.
has to say.
Yeah.
So for me, what I have to say is that anything at all can actually destroy a relationship. It doesn't matter what exactly it is. It could be body count. It could be because you went to cheat. Or it could be because we are not compatible.
Maybe it's because you
it
said
could-
something wrongly.
Yeah.
It could be because of how you think about certain things.
Yeah,
like
your mindset.
ideologies.
Yeah.
Anything.
True.
Anything
But
at
it still
all.
boils down to the
So-
emotional maturity.
True.
Yeah.
Because if
So
you are
that is
emotionally
why-
mature, you won't say certain things.
Yeah,
You won't act
that is
certain
why
ways.
I raised the green flag. I mean, it was just because of the latter part that emotional immaturity can easily ruin a relationship.
Same.
And then not just because
The body
of
count
high
doesn't
body
matter.
count.
Yeah,
Yes.
same. Some people can actually ignore the fact that you have a high body count. Maybe the way this person they think, you're like, it may align with what
Who
you
they are,
believe.
yeah.
You see that maybe aside all this, the person is actually a good, reasonable person you can do life with. You can actually, somebody can forget about that and then decide to choose this person based off of how they think, how they speak to people, how they treat people, and all that. People make decisions on life partners based off of all these things.
Yeah.
It's not just because you are pretty, even though it's there. It's not.
It's also a factor.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
factor. It's important.
But you see, then also there's this one thing you left out. A lot of people these days have gone back to the days of old, where they choose their partners based off reputations, as we discussed earlier, and then your ability to help them succeed. So
Yeah.
correct. So if Ibrahim Mohammed's daughter chooses
I'm
to
here.
be
Same.
I meet Ibrahim Mohammed's daughter. We speak. I
Wait,
like
what?
her. She likes me, and I get to know that she has slept with 20 guys. You think I care?
I didn't say so more.
Personally,
No, you think I care? I don't care.
it's because of
Okay,
what you
but it's
can
because
get
of
from
status
her.
and power.
Then at
That's
that
a whole
point,
different
do you
thing.
like the person?
Yeah,
Or
but
who the person is?
No, but that point is
I
status
don't
and
care
power.
who she is. I think
See,
who she
Maybe,
is
okay,
who her father.
Ibrahim.
Her father is not.
You're
That's who
coming to
she
collect
is.
20 million
all
free.
in all, if most women were honest about their body count,
It'll be a whole different game.
more than half of them will not get married.
Married, okay.
I'm telling you. Or
Relationships,
even
come
be in
on.
relationships. If most of them were honest, oh my dear, go back to the queue. Trust me.
Yeah, true.
Well,
because
The
there was this
opposite can't
girl.
work. The opposite doesn't work.
Because
that
there
way.
was this
Because
girl.
see,
some
that
women
was
don't
lying.
like men
most
who
of
have
the times
slept
when
with
you-
just
most of the
But
everybody.
times-
at the end of the day,
Most of
women
the
want
times when you
stability,
meet
like you
when,
said.
when you meet a woman,
Yeah, so a woman
Well.
doesn't really care if you run through
Some
200
women care,
girls.
You see,
most
No,
of the
some
women
care.
see,
If you
see,
have, there are
wait,
certain things that when you have it outshados, it
darling,
outshines the
most
fact
of the
that
that
you
women,
you
when
slept
you
slept
meet
with a lot of
when you meet
people.
most women and their body count is 3, the first person that broke them, their ex, and then you.
Yeah.
That is it. Most of them. Meanwhile, the 3 can be 6. It's always if they give you the number, double it. Just double it in your head.
There be triple it too.
times 3. My guy said times 3.
I'm telling
He said
you.
it.
Thanks to a lot.
But not for all women.
What for?
Most.
Most.
We use most. We didn't say all women.
We didn't say
respect
all,
women
most.
a lot. We can't.
Oh,
say
yeah,
all
yeah,
women.
yeah.
I mean, I
love
have
women,
sisters.
pa.
I know my
Same.
sisters are
Same.
respectful.
Hey, where's my
young
sister?
ladies. Your sister is married.
I have a sister too. So it's okay. I'm
So I
free.
think
Well.
all in all, Patrick has something to say. Patrick. But yeah, I think all in all, body count, it matters.
It definitely
Emotional
does.
stability matters. It counts.
Yeah,
It does.
body
It
counts.
matters.
Counts, bro.
Counts.
It's a counting figure.
Okay.
Let's
But if you
let
can
me even
look
give
past
you another
it,
scenario.
if you can
Imagine
look past it,
if this guy buys a Golf, he drives the Golf, he knows all the faults on the Golf. Now he sells the Golfs to me. I also drive it. When I'm driving it, you come and tell me the faults on the Golf. I also find new faults with the Golf, so I sell it to him. When he's driving, and we are in town, we say, "Oh, Charlie, not your Golf that." "Oh yeah, I mean you sell to me." He also sells to this. So one Golf, everybody gets.
I will use
This one will tell you say,
By the time the
if you
golf
put
reach
for
my
the
10, I saw you overhaul it.
I will overhaul my golf. No, you see, okay.
You could sell for spare parts.
I don't even know if this correlates here, but going biblically, right, with being passed around and extending grace, the prophet was there.
Yeah. He was
God-
asked to marry her.
He was asked to marry, and she kept going back to the streets.
Yeah.
But God said he should go. The moral of the
But
story
you know,
was
okay, you finish your moral.
the moral of that story was just God, the people
Teaching
of
us to extend
Israel,
grace.
the people of Israel going back to worship those things, and then he saying, I'd forgive you, come back home, that kind of thing. He extended that much grace to the people of Israel, regardless of how many times they
Baba.
kept doing what they did
But
to
you know,
him.
let me
Baba.
tell him the end
Right?
of that story.
Okay.
The end of the story. In the end of the story, guys, in the end of the story, God asked Hosea to stop going. Yes, he stopped going. Yeah, he stopped. Like he ended the marriage. But then it was just to give them a lesson.
lesson, yeah,
so
I get it.
this
I'm
is to say
speaking
that
on the
if the
lesson.
woman is, what we are saying here, okay, where my stance was in the beginning is that if the woman has truly changed and is willing and like has taken steps to move away from
change.
that life,
And
then
he said
there's a
the
need to
evidence
extend
shows.
grace.
My brothers,
I have one question.
But if she hasn't
question.
changed,
See.
I have one
Go
question,
back.
Pep.
Hey,
God,
you would
God
leave her alone.
forgives
I hear.
the harlots, the prostitutes, the
Everybody.
body counts and everything. But when it got to the time for his son to be born,
He chose a virgin.
Mary,
wait, but did
Mary,
Jesus die? Did Jesus die a virgin?
he chose a virgin.
Yes, he did.
Jesus died a virgin.
Yeah.
So don't come and tell me body count doesn't matter. Eh?
What?
When Jesus himself died a
What
virgin.
the
He came through a
Okay.
virgin.
And he left a virgin. That's the biggest flex
Are you a
on this
virgin?
planet. I bet me. Kind of thing.
It's Quentin and your resident trust fund baby, like I always say. And it was an interesting topic. Everybody shared their thoughts. And to an extent, yes, body counts does matter. Like Vibrant said, if there's the evidence of change, then we are willing to extend grace to move past your bodies. Their bodies in your cupboard, I mean, yes. But I mean, if you are not changing and you keep doing what you are doing, then it day or day. That's what I have to say. And yeah, to my friends out there, if you'd like to be on set, any topic that comes out, if you're interested, hit us up and then we'll put you on. Most definitely. It's actually fun. You get to meet people, network, have fun, and all that. And there's free food.
All right, I think I made some pretty sound arguments today about why body count does matter. And no matter how you want to take a look at it, men or women will always be affected by the amount of partners their partner has had or haven't. All right, so to me personally, based on the arguments we've had, it has only solidified my stance and allowed me to hopefully convert you to my opinion and show you why body count does matter no matter what.
All right, hi, I'm Darlin. I hope you enjoyed today's segment. We just finished bantering about who, if body count matters or not. And I know that after watching this, you'd have like a very great feeling about it. And stay tuned. We have much more things coming up. Peace.
Yes, so I'm back again. My name is Vibrant, and we had a very, should I say, meaningful discussion where at the end we concluded that if Jesus Christ came through a virgin and Jesus Christ, well, I don't know the scriptures well yet, but he died a virgin, then body count matters. But I don't know about you, so let us know in the comment section, and then if you want to join our next discussion, just hit us up and we'll put you on. We'll send you the topics and then.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out our social media platforms at Banta Space for more engagement. See you same time next week.